Hi everybody, I'm Miss Rachel. This week we're celebrating Dr. Seuss and Read Across America Week. Today I would like to read you one of my favorite stories, Caps for Sale. This is a folk tale written and illustrated by Esfer Slobodkina. Caps for Sale. Once there was a peddler who sold caps, but he was not like an ordinary peddler carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head. First, he had on his own checkered cap, then a bunch of gray caps, then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and on the very top, a bunch of red caps. A peddler is a person that goes from town to town selling things. So this peddler sells caps. He walked up and down the streets holding himself very straight so as not to upset his caps. As he went along, he called, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up the street and he walked down the street calling, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" But nobody wanted any caps that morning. Nobody wanted even a red cap. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," said he, and he walked out of town slowly, slowly, so as not to upset his caps. He walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree. "That's a nice place for a rest," he thought, and he sat down very slowly under the tree and leaned back little by little against the tree trunk so as not to disturb the caps on his head. Then he put up his hand to feel if they were straight. First, his own checkered cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. They were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a long time. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. I noticed something different about this picture than on the other pictures. Do you see what's different about the peddler? But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place. All he felt was his own checkered cap. Did you notice all of the other caps are gone? I wonder where they are. He looked to the right of him, no caps. He looked to the left of him, no caps. He looked in the back of him, no caps. He looked behind the tree, no caps. Where are they? Where did they go? Then he looked up into the tree, and what do you think he saw? I wonder what he sees in the tree. On every branch was a monkey, and on every monkey was a gray or a brown or a blue or a red cap. The monkeys got his caps. The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He switched places. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. "You monkeys, you," he said, shaking a finger at them. "You give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook their fingers back at him and said, "Tss, tss, tss." This made the peddler angry, so he shook both hands at them and said, "You monkeys, you give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook both their hands and said, "Tss, tss, tss." Now he felt quite angry. He stamped his foot and he said, "You monkeys, you better give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped their feet back at him and said, "Tss, tss, tss." They're not giving him back his caps. By this time, the peddler was really very, very angry. Look at him. He stamped both his feet and he shouted, "You monkeys, you must give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped both their feet back at him and said, "Tss, tss, tss." Ooh. I wonder how he's going to get his caps back. Do you have any ideas? At last, he became so angry that he pulled off his own cap, threw it on the ground, and began to walk away. I noticed on the other pages that the monkeys were copying what the peddler did. And I see the peddler threw his cap down. I wonder if the monkeys will throw all of their caps down. What do you think? Let's see. Are you ready? But then each monkey pulled his cap off. What do you think they're going to do? I wonder if you're right. Let's see. And all the gray caps, and all the brown caps, and all the blue caps, and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree. They threw the caps down. So the peddler picked up his caps and put them back on his head. First, his own checkered cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. And slowly, slowly, he walked back to town calling, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" The end. What a great story. This is one of my very favorite stories. And this is a folk tale of a peddler, some monkeys, and all of their silly monkey business. I hope that you've enjoyed this story. See you next time.